Welcome back to another reaction, The Teaching of Fear, Episode 5 and Episode 6, Comic Dubs. Now, after the last few episodes, it was really interesting. I didn't know they were going to contribute Sonic 06 stuff into this. Because I knew they were going to have Blaze, but I didn't know they were going to have Iblis. Because the mention of Iblis through my entire calculation of the story, my thought process, turned it around. There's still a lot of mystery when it comes to some reactions. One being the Lord Neo's Empire series. I am looking forward to the next episode whenever that drops. But it's going to be a while, and I know that. This series here has me interested quite a bit, and I don't know how many episodes there are. But we're going to get to episode 5 and episode 6 today, so hopefully y'all look forward to that. And show your support to the Majin Draconos, I believe. Majin Elite. That's the name of this channel that I'm reacting this from. So show your support. Further ado, I think we should get started.
Your friend is more than just a powerful ally. She also carries a monster within, Iblis. Now, thanks to you, this world is going to burn down. You shall only be remembered as a weak, foolish hedgehog.
Hey now, you forgot to add pincushion, rat, annoyance, jelly. I think that fat belongs in there somewhere too. Wait, were we talking about Sonic insults? Cause I was naming all the ones I gave you. Mephiles.
I had a feeling you would show up, Time Eater.
Mephiles? Oh! When it was the mention of the Dark God, of course it would be Mephiles. Again, I don't know who really Mephiles is. Still need to play through Sonic 06 and finish that up.
By your standard, I am not doing anything wrong.
Maybe not. Technically, you're not supposed to abuse prisoners further than deep bruises. You've broken a few bones. Not to Sonic, at least. You already know my concerns for my boss. Let Infinite go now, and you won't risk being blown from existence again.
It is you who should be worried about being killed. Because you will hesitate to kill me.
We'll see about that.
Okay, quick little pause here. Sonic is going to escape amongst all the chaos, most likely, in this fight between Portal and, well, Mephiles. I'm still going to call him Infinite because it's technically him possessing Infinite's body, but still, I did not see that coming. I should have saw it coming though, because the signs of that this heavily is on Sonic Forces in Sonic 06 and Sonic Generations was there. When I heard Iblis, I should have figured Mephiles was going to be in this as well. So that was my bad, not thinking that he was going to be excluded. I should have known he was going to be added when the mention of Iblis came up. What is this a reference to? Does anyone know this reference? If you do, comment down below, because I honestly think this is a comic series I've been researching and tempted to react to on the channel. I just don't know if it's a part of the one I'm thinking of.
Slip and slide on.
What are these references?
Put that banana peel there. Alright. I'm kinda tired of...
Okay, I saw that one. This is a Star Wars reference. This is from, the third movie. in the trilogy series. So, interesting that they're going through, like, not just, like, I've got no idea what the first reference was. I got, like, no clue what that one was. Or the second. This one I do know. It's Star Wars.
Waiting.
Waiting for what? Infinite will not take back control. He is simply too weak.
He'd have your head if he heard you say that to him.
Perhaps, but you know, if you truly wish to get him back to the way he was, you must convince him that he no longer needs this.
Easy enough. Such is the disadvantages of being a fleshling. Sorry about your eye, but it was blinded anyways. Come on, we'll go back to the base and get that taken care of. Can you stand? I'll take that as a yes. Or, I could carry you if you can't. Infinite! No!
You trust way too easily.
Did he just destroy the Phantom Ruby? Wouldn't destroying the Phantom Ruby let Mephiles have more control over Infinite, though? This is so complicated. First of all, how did he get trapped in the Phantom Ruby? Maybe after his main vial or whatever way he got defeated in Sonic 06. No spoilers, I'm still going back to the game. Whatever way he got defeated then, he must have found a way to survive somehow. Maybe with the help of evil magic, that's my only guess, because I do think I've only known Mephiles because Sonic and Shadow X Generations. That's the only way I know of Mephiles. Unless I have already come across him in the Sonic 06. It's been a while since my last live stream. I don't think I've run into him yet.
Infinite. You don't trust enough. Ah! Infinite. Mephiles won't help you.
Shut up!
Why does it have to play the dramatic sad music? Well, you've only been a character I've only known in this series, but Portal? Hopefully I see more of you in other comics. Fan-made comics or whatever. May you show up again.
Well, the cameras are back online.
It was rather rude of Portal to leave the party so suddenly. Maybe he was the one who ruined your cameras in order to pull off this escape.
I'm going back to bed. Go look for Portal in Infinite and tell me if anything urgent comes up.
Infinite, why are you not in the recovery room? I need to speak to Dr. Eggman. It's important. Have you seen Portal? Yes, and I will explain to you and the doctor. He almost ended my life, but I managed to get the Phantom Ruby and heal myself temporarily. He ran away before I could capture him and bring him to you.
File backup. Failed. Rebuild system failing. Not enough power in reserves. Memory banks. Failed to download. All data
Lost. It was of my concern when you created him that he would rebel. This isn't the first time your robotic creations have done this.
I don't understand why, though. He would gladly go on missions with you two.
It was perhaps not of a moral choice, but something more personal. Portal the Time Eater is a shard of the Phantom Ruby's power source. It is most likely that he disagreed with me being in possession of it.
Probably.
Wait. What? So you're saying that Portal was made using a fragment of the Phantom Ruby? And it was also made with the parts of the Time Eater, because he was referred to as the Time Eater a lot in this series. Wow. This throws an entire loophole of what I thought, because I thought it was the essence of the Time Eater is what made Portal, well, Portal, not the fact that he had a shard of the Phantom Ruby. That brings new light onto this entire series. But, unfortunately, Portal is not as strong as Mephiles. I still don't know all of Mephiles' powers, but the fact that I think Mephiles is in control of Infinite right now, or Infinite is letting him take control, is still to be iffy at this moment. But from what I've seen, Infinite is helping Mephiles because they want the same goal. They want the destruction of the world. Now, I don't understand what Mephiles wants. I think he wants the same thing as Infinite, but there has to be a difference in between what they actually want. I just can't find out what the difference is.
Anyways, I need to get some rest. We'll speak again in the morning. Let's find the princess tomorrow.
Okay, so this was an amazing episode, and we're definitely going to go on to episode 6 in a moment. But I have to say, will Mephiles reveal himself to Silver, Blaze? Well, actually, why am I thinking? Why was I thinking about Silver there? I don't even know if he's going to be in Blaze's dimension. He's a time. Well, I guess he does travel to places, and he was helping out the Resistance in the current timeline of Sonic Forces. So I guess he would be in this timeline at this time. So let's just wrap this up. To be continued. Now let's move on to episode 6.
A few days later, inside the Arsenal Pyramid.
Dr. Eggman.
Oh, good afternoon, Infinite.
Afternoon? How long was I asleep?
Oh, just 2.5 days. I take it you feel better?
Much better. What are these plans for?
Just some more research on why we got a messed up mission.
The Doom base failure? What have you found out about it?
Well, it seems that a member of the Gathering Mobian Rebellion snuck in and messed it up. Whoever it was came in and replaced the coordinates. My thoughts are that it was either a high-ranking class or even Tails. We're going to need to move to another base.
What good would that do?
Simple. Last I checked, the Mobian Resistance didn't have a vast supply of spaceships.
Dr. Eggman, am I interrupting?
Not really. What is it?
Concerning my search for Portal, I am sorry to inform you that I could not find him at any of his usual hangouts. My sensors couldn't pick up a single trace of his signal. No one has seen him, concerning the villages or even resistance outposts. Have you seen this robot?
No, please, let me go now.
This gives me the belief he is no longer within our dimension.
Perhaps. If so, we'd have a very small rate of finding him. Well, I'd say call off the search until we're done with the moving. I have a lot of things to do before this war gets fully started. Oh, yeah, before you two do anything else.
Good. Now, before we start this war, we need to find Iblis.
I need Sonic, given an inhibitor, and then prepared for moving to the Death Egg.
You will need to go into the desert after obtaining the vessel. I see you have repaired the Phantom Ruby. While you were at rest, it was trapped inside of you. Dr. Eggman made attempts to move it, but it proved too risky. How did you extract it from yourself? I just pulled it out by instinct by waking up. Remind me, does the ruby control you? No. Then what of the consciousness inside of it? You could say that we have come to an agreement. So, something similar to the relationship of a trichonympha and a termite. Oh, what? I shall proceed to explain.
Okay, the Sans reference, I appreciate. It's an Undertale reference, and that is most likely appreciated. Anyway, let's continue with this before I start bursting out in laughter.
Shall I continue to explain behavior issues? Termites don't have a behavior. Just pulling your leg. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, well, if it isn't Termite, what did you do to Mel over there? He acts like some kind of science bot now.
Keep your insults to yourself. Wouldn't want to end up like Portal now, would you?
Portal? Huh. Where is that snarky guy?
He attacked Infinite and then disappeared. Okay, put your hand out.
Attacked is a bit of a stretch, but okay.
Enough chatter! We have to get going.
Later, at the base ship hangar.
Metal Sonic, I will not be going with you on this transport. I have one last thing to do before we move. If Sonic gets away while you are traveling, I shall take full responsibility. Doesn't this go against your orders? I make my own orders.
Yeesh. Maybe he should have been called Edgefinite.
Go to the desert. Get the vessel. We alone can pull her from the soul dimension. But to draw Iblis from her soul, we need to get a Chaos Emerald. I assume it's deeper into the desert? Yes, in a temple. Very well. Let's see what Portal's power can do.
Wait, are you saying he can now use Portal's abilities? That is a game changer. That is really a game changer for these comics. How are they gonna stop him?
A small distance away.
Well, there goes Eggman's fleet. Looks like those ships could be stuffed with armies of robots. I wonder where they're going. Good chaos. I just wish we had Sonic on our side. Disappearing right as a war starts is not a very great idea.
Hang on, buddy. What's that?
I don't know. It may have to do with Eggman's plans.
We better take care of it before he gets a chance to use whatever it is.
So, the end finally comes for this wretched place. I will draw Iblis from the vessel's soul. That will allow you, Mephiles, to do as you please. And you can simply sit back and watch. Nothing will become of Dr. Eggman and his armies. They'll simply become dust to toss into the wind. I'm curious, Infinite. Why would you enjoy seeing such devastation take place? You can see into my mind. You know exactly why.
I never actually considered, because I don't know much of Mephiles, but maybe they would actually get to come to an understanding if they were to actually meet in the comics or even actually as characters. I never actually considered the concept of these two people, Mephiles and Infinite. Now, if y'all know, Infinite is one of my favorite characters. But I never thought that they would have such aligning goals. these two might actually become friends in the canon lore of things if the authors choose. And I can see it. Because I didn't realize, like, Infinite wants destruction. He follows Eggman's orders. It's really a mystery. A lot of Infinite's background is still very much a mystery to a lot of Sonic fans. And this actually puts a new light on Infinite that can make me understand how these two villains can get along as characters together in their own series. This person did an amazing job with his team, or if this was just him, credits to him. But this was amazing. Him and whoever he was working for to help, go support his channel. I'll definitely look forward to watching the next episodes, but let's wrap this episode up.
It's simple, Mephiles. I've grown tired of this world.
Leave her be.
What? Who dares?
Silver the Hedgehog, that's who.
Another child coming to try and stop the inevitable. And one from the future at that. That just makes this all the more entertaining. I will teach you fear, then pain, and then you will understand death.
You're awake. Silver needs our help. What? Stay back.
I think it's you who should be staying back. Unless, of course, you want to be killed. I can easily arrange that.
No! Huh? Let's go while he's down.
Mephiles, get us over there. Mephiles! They're getting away! You bastard. Ah, we're finally on schedule, Middle Sonic. Sonic is completely out of our way. His team is suffering the loss of morale due to his disappearance. And Infinite. Where is Infinite?
He said he needed to finish business on Mobius.
I can't believe this! Infinite! What is wrong with you? This is the last time you leave in the middle of a mission! You get your sorry tail up to the death egg before I send Metal Sonic down there to rip it off!
Okay, this has me confused, because I don't know what the next episode holds, or how many episodes are left. And if they're short or long, so I don't really know. But there's definitely more to this series, probably. But from the looks of it, it looks like it's ending and going into the Sonic Forces-like game. Interesting. I have to say, was this made to lead up to Sonic Forces? In, like, the term of events before the war started? Because if so, this was an amazing series. And I'll be back to watch probably episode 7 and episode 8 of this channel, so stay tuned for that. Tell me your thoughts on the fact Mephiles is in this, because I always thought it was just the Dark God, but apparently Mephiles is the Dark God. So, this is what I get for not finishing Sonic 06 already. But I have to say, I look forward to the next probably 1 or 2 episodes. And if you're looking forward to it as well, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join me going through the Sonic franchise, looking at all these amazing content of fan-made comics and the Archie comics. The road is going to be a long one. I've already watched several, and I'm up to about the 40s in the IWL series, and I need to find more of the Archie comic to react to. So if you're interested and you want to watch those, I've got several videos out. And until the next, episode, Green Kenobi out.